National Anthem of Lebanon, Lübnan Milli Marşı.
Hello and welcome to UEFA Friendship Cup, ladies and gentlemen. So we will have our second session today on this field. It's Lebanon against Tanzania. Let me remind you that this is the second edition of UEFA Friendship Cup. There are 8 teams in this tournament from 5 confederations. And this tournament is all about gaining new experiences for the young talents so they can play the international level and travel around the world and meeting with new culture and gaining experience for their life. So it's not just about football, it's also about education. So the game is about to start. This is the first day of the tournament. On this field we had watched Finland against Jamaica, and Finland had won the game with 4-0. They looked sharp. And let's see what's going to happen in this game. Lebanon against Tanzania. After the national anthems, now they will decide the ball or the field. So referee reminds the rules, both captains. Sessi Iskandar is the captain of Lebanon. And on Tanzania, it's Lydia Maximilian Kabambo. So now everybody is ready for the game. It's the last huddle for the teams. The last motivation talks. So green jerseys for Tanzania, green and black. And orange jerseys for the Lebanon. Now we are waiting for the first whistle of the game. By the way, weather is wonderful today. It was rainy in the morning, but right now it's not really hot and not cold either. So it's a perfect condition for football. Then here we go. Tanzania starts the game. It's a sliding challenge, it didn't work. Lebanon is start with a high defensive line. So in the morning we saw that from Finland and Jamaica as well. They like to play with high defensive line and lots of pressure on the opponent's field. force opponents for a mistake like this. So these tournaments are great for exchanging new playing styles. Not just for players, for coaching staff as well. So they can learn from each other and make new friends for the future, of course. Now there's a chance for Lebanon. And good defend from Tanzania. He breaks the pressure. It's great passing play. Marcela Saiki. She is the goalkeeper of Lebanon. And for the other side, Meryem Shaban, the goalkeeper of Tanzania. That's just a quick throw in. Winfreda Charles. She is one of the fastest players on the field. So she will be really dangerous for Lebanon defensive players. We saw the same thing for Jamaica against Finland, but Finland was so organized, so they defend really well. Highly disciplined team, and they won the game 4-0 because of that. Meryem Hamaoui. Good pass from Cecily Skantar. And Tanzania recovers the ball. Now it's a long pass to the left wing side. That's a good sliding challenge, no fouls given. Now the Lebanon coach keeps shouting his players to keep the ball. That's how they should play. They know that. Their coach knows that. Francois Dada is the Lebanon coach. And for Tanzania, it's Bakari Enshime. He's the coach of the team. Good pass to the right side. Now here comes the cross. No mistake from the defender. The ball has been cleared. Now there might be a counter-attack chance for Tanzania. Good thinking. And good save from Marcel Saiki. Here we are in the 6 minutes mark. For the first 5 minutes, Tanzania has the ball possession. But both teams are struggling to keep the ball. No doubt for that. That's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon. Meryem Hamaoui is responsible for the goals today for the Lebanon lineup. Now here comes the shot. A slight mistake, but recovers from that. Mariam Shaban. Meria Rone. She still has the ball. Meria Rone. She's looking for opportunities. Now here comes the shot and it goes wide. But before that, there was a whistle from the referee. Najat Haya. Ayana. She's the right back of the team. Lots of passing mistakes from both sides. Cecil Iskender, a great opportunity for this pass. Now there's an empty space on the right side. Here comes the cross. It could be a real threat for Tanzania, but they couldn't make it. Nice cleared by the defense. I must say, Tanzania did a better side the first 8 minutes. Marcel Skaiki. Ayana. Now it's a great move. Now Shirin. A good pass, sliding challenge, didn't work. His final passes are still not working very well for Lebanon. If they manage to give those passes, things might be different in the future, in the coming minutes at least. That's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon. Mariam Hamoui. She loses the ball. Once again from the right side. It's a great chance for Tanzania. Here comes the cross. Not very well defending. Still no shots on target. Good defending from Esther Maseke. All the way back to her goalie, Mariam Shaban. She is the youngest player on the field right now. The goalkeeper of Tanzania. Esther Maseke. Header by Lydia Maximilian. She's responsible for passing traffic, so she's a really important player for Tanzania. She plays as a box-to-box midfielder, so they need her both defensive side and attacking side. Now with pressure, Lebanon try to win back the ball. Great control from Paula Karam. It's a long pass from Paula Karam. Now Cecilia Skandar. And Mariam Shaban controls the ball. Now looking for her opportunities. Let's check this out once again. It's a great long pass behind the defensive line. And Monzer, she takes his chance. Good pressure. He comes across to the far side. It wasn't fast enough. Again, Lebanon coach keeps saying keep the ball. But they're struggling to do that. And this shot goes wide. Lebanon coach saying to his player. Close to each other. And good pass comes with it. Mariam Hamoui. As I mentioned before, Tanzania has really fast players on the wings. Mary Aron is one of them. So she's really dangerous if they created that space on the wings. Now let me remind you the rules. If there's a tie in the end of the 90 minutes, they will play penalty shootout after that 90 minutes. So there will be no extra time. This used to be 40 minutes before the half time. Now the rules have changed and now it's 45 minutes as a regular. Now there is an injury going on. As far as I can see, it's been Frida Gerald. She has a problem. We don't know what it is yet. And also it's kind of a water break for Tanzania. It's still early for that rule, but as you might know, in the hot weather, the teams can have water breaks. Now it's been, I guess, 10 years since FIFA had put those rules, and it's been tested on World Cup of under 18 or under 16. I don't really recall that, but after they tested that, now that rule applies for all the games all around the world. Even if it's a senior game, doesn't matter. For to avoid those muscle cramps, for health issues, because you are losing so much water those hot days and so much electrolytes. But today is not that hot. It's a perfect weather for football, as I mentioned before. It's 16 or 17 degrees. Little breezy. Hamawi. Once again, she has ball. Hamoy, a great defending from Tanzania. They're doing a great job on the midfield. Now that's offside. Now Lebanon is getting better and better for keeping the ball since the start of the game. Now they are doing a much better job, but still physically they're facing a great pressure from Tanzania. That's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon. Cecil Iskender. She loses the ball. Great control from Maria Ron. Now it's a long pass behind the defensive line. The goal line is empty. Now here comes the shot. Great save by the keeper. Marcel Skaiki. That's the second opportunity and it's wasted. Still 0-0. Let's see this one more time. Maria Ron, she proves that she's the best player for Tanzania. No doubt for that. She's doing a great job. She's a great winger who can play both sides, both wings. It doesn't really matter. And she has a great ball control, great vision at the same time, with perfect physical abilities. Now Mariam Hamawi. Mutran Lin. Good control from Selim Bitar. Cecil Iskender. Now here comes a long pass to the right hand side. Once again, great defending from Tanzania. Good pressure on the midfields. That's a great dribble from Impreda. She still has the ball, looking for his opportunities. Great pass from Impreda. Here comes a cross. Not the best cross. That was cleared by defense. Not far though. Tanzania still has the ball. A perfect pass inside the box, but here comes offside whistle. Perfect pressure from Tanzania. Now there's a chance. Pass inside the box. Here comes a whistle again. This time it's going to be a free kick for Lebanon. Marcel Skaiki. Here comes a long pass. Another passing mistake from Lebanon. It's pretty fast, but they keep the ball in. Both players, and they lose the ball, and there's an injury again for both teams. Two players are down, one from Lebanon, one from Tanzania, and Mary Aron, she's suffering. I think she has a problem on her right leg or back. I don't really know for sure. She will have her treatment on the sideline. Now it's getting windy, so it might change the dynamics of the game, of course. Now it's getting colder. We must say that. Maria Ron returns back to game. Again, a great battle on the midfield. Defensive work from Tanzania is still wonderful. They haven't done any mistake. Now it's Cecili's contact. Wasn't her best pass. So that's going to be a throw-in for Tanzania. Mutranlin. good sliding challenge. This might be offside, yes. No doubt for that. That's offside. Nice long pass to the right side. Now good pressure from Lebanon. Now there's a great chance for Lebanon, and no mistake by the defenders once again. But that's the first time Lebanon had feel the pressure. Great pass behind the defensive line. And they need to be quick for those passes, as long as they have that counter-attack opportunities. A slight mistake from the defender. Cecilis Kantar. That's going to be a free kick for Tanzania. Another injury from Tanzania. This time it's Lydia Maximilian, the captain of the team. Now here we are in the 30-minute mark. Still no goals. Still evenly matched game. A great dribble from the defender. That's a foul. Winfried Gerald stopped by this foul. Here comes the shot. But actually, it was a cross, but it looked like the shot.
Bir şey geliyor dedin değil mi abi?
Here comes the cross inside the box. And Tanzania had more players, and it was a great chance. They couldn't find the net, but it was a perfect shot. Good handling by the keeper, Marcel Skaiki. That's a perfect pass to left hand side. Now it's Mutran Lin. She cuts inside. Mutran Lin to Leia L. She keeps the pressure. Again, no mistake by the defenders from Tanzania.
Nasıl bir şey ya? Kanka bir şey soracağım. Harbi mi?
There will be a yellow card. Paula Karam. She receives the yellow card.
Almış mı alamamış mı abi?
Okay. Kick. Perfection. Defensive work from Ashomari. It's a long pass, and it's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon. Great dribble from Winfried, and a perfect pass comes with it. And here comes the pass inside the box, very well handled by Marcel Skaiki. Once again,
Abi senler
both goalkeepers did a great job.
Orada işte Rize'yi hatırlamıyor musun?
And Marcel Skaiki had tested with much better shots though. And she had 2 great saves. Again, pressure from Tanzania. And here comes the shot. It's blocked by defense. They still has ball. Winfried with the shot. goes to far side. 4 players from Tanzania are inside the box, and it wasn't a good header. That's going to be a goal kick for Lebanon. Lebanon coach is not really happy with how his team plays right now. Again, pressure works from Tanzania. They have the ball once again, looking for better options. It's 38-minute mark. Now for the last 10 minutes, Tanzania is a much better team. We can't say that. They still need to go. A great header. There's a space on the left side. Very well defending from Lebanon. Tanzania is keeping the ball. They're looking for opportunities. They're waiting for the opponent to make a mistake on the defensive end. And still they're struggling to organize on the attacking side. So all the threats came from long shots like that. So we haven't seen a good shot inside the box, only one, I guess. It was saved by Marcel Skaiki. And it's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon.
Ne yapayım kanka? Ben de hani ayakta durmaya çalışıyorum ya sallantıda.
It was good thinking. And yet, it's a perfect sliding challenge. Now it's Winfrieda. That's offside for Winfrieda. She started on the left wing and now she's playing on the right side. She can use both of her feet, right or left, it doesn't matter for her. So she cuts inside with some sharp turns. That's a great asset to have. A whistle from the referee. Now Lebanon tries to keep the ball. The number 10 is Cecil Iskandar. That's a great pass. They're still forcing some really hard through passes. They're not working well enough for Lebanon. They need short passes other than some direct risky passes. And that's what the coach actually asking for their players. Now it's a much better passing play from Tanzania. No help on the right side. And here comes a shot. It's a good shot, but it goes wide from Winfrieda Gerald. Let's see this one more time.
Saçlarının kapanması lazım.
She could have done better,
Kafalarını ya da kazıtacak.
but not bad choice. We are coming to the end of the first half. Still no goals. Here comes the whistle. That's going to be a free kick for Lebanon.
Nasıl içer kanka? Yayındayken. Full ekran vermiyor ya skor.
There will be 3 more days for this tournament to finish. All the sessions will be 3 days apart.
Kaybetmiş slowları.
Tanzania loses the ball, but they recover that. Now on the left side, that could be a good cross. 3 of her friends were waiting inside the box. And that's going to be a throw-in for Tanzania.
Şey olalım değil mi? 2 detay olsun. Ben orada bir el gördüm.
Now good pressure from Tanzania. And it works very well. Now there's a real great opportunity for a first goal. And good defending. And good save by the keeper, Marcel Skaiki. Winfrieda is still doing a great job on the right wing. It's really hard to stop her. She is really a hard-working player as well, with lots of skills. And here comes a long pass. These long passes are not working well enough for Lebanon. It was a good sliding challenge, no mistake from William Shaban.
Uzatma verdi mi? Açık verdi mi uzatma? Sayıştan takip ediyorum. Şu an tam 4
Let's see this one more time. It was a great save by the keeper. So we saw 3 opportunities from Tanzania, and 3 of them came from Winfrieda Gerald. Now, last few seconds for the regular time in the end of the first half. Winfrieda is a great cross. Now here comes the shot. A perfect save by the keeper once again. Tanzania still has the ball. Great opportunity once again. It's wasted. Marcel Skaiki. She's working hard on the goal line. She's doing a great job. Now she's the star of the first half, no doubt for that. Maybe she's the reason the scoreline is still 0-0. Tanzania had lots of opportunities, and all of them had saved by Marcel Skaiki. And now she's having an injury. So fingers crossed for Lebanon. Maybe the last opportunity for the first half. And here comes the cross. Great header from Justina Joseph, but it goes wide. These opportunities are wasted by Tanzania, but promising for the next half. Now last few seconds in the first half. Referee had checked his watch. Good passing play from Lebanon. A wonderful dribble. Now there's a chance for a shot. It was a good try, but we are coming to the end of the first half. So no goals in the first half. Tanzania was really good in the last 10 minutes, especially, but it didn't work out very well for them in the end. So let's see what's going to happen in the second half.
Kamerayı döndüreceğim de bendeysen bir
And here we are for the second half. It's the first whistle of the second half. It was goalless first half, let's remember that. Tanzania had better opportunities, no doubt for that. But they couldn't find the nets. Good pressure from Tanzania once again. Let's remember, Winfrida, she is the best player for Tanzania in the first half. Here comes a great pass. By the way, there are 2 substitutions from Lebanon. Once again, good defending from Lebanon. Here comes the pass. Mariaron. That's going to be a corner kick for Tanzania. These opportunities are great, these set pieces, for creating a chance. Here comes the corner kick. That's a great header from the attackers. It's cleared by defense. They're still struggling against that pressure. Now, the goal line is empty. It was a perfect opportunity for Tanzania, and it's a wasted opportunity at the same time. A big mistake from Marcel Skaiki and her defenders. That's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon. Now it's a long and a great dribble. It's a good pass on the right-hand side. Here comes the cross and a perfect save by the keeper once again. It was a great opportunity for Tanzania. Marcel Skaiki. She's still fighting. She's still protecting her goal line. By the way, there's an injury inside the box. But not a serious one, as far as I can see. So that's going to be a corner kick for Tanzania. Here comes the cross. No header from the attackers, but they recovered the ball very well. It's a risky pass. Lydia Maximilian, captain of the team. Lydia Maximilian, now she loses the ball in a very dangerous situation. A good sliding challenge. Good recovery from the defense. That's the second edition of UEFA Friendship Cup. Let's remember that. So there are 8 teams from 5 confederations. So it's a perfect opportunity for the young talents to show themselves. to learn different cultures, different foods, and of course exchange some knowledge in different countries, coaching stuff, learning different playing styles. So this is really important for UEFA and all those countries. Maria Ron with the shot, it goes wide. Winfrieda and Maria Ron, both of them, I think a great job on the wings, and they cut inside, great spaces. Now again there's an injury. Ayana, she's having a problem. But again, not a serious injury. She gets up. Haya. That's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon. Tanzanian players didn't like that decision. Now that could be a chance, and they keep the ball inside. Astina Joseph. Great defending from Haya. Shirin. The ball has recovered from Lydia Maximilian. Here comes the cross inside the box, no header. Now there's another chance, a great save again, and the second chance opportunity. It goes high. Marcel Skaiki. She did 6 or 7 saves so far. It's a tough day for her. She still managed to survive without conceding any goal. But there are plenty of time, of course. Winfrieda Gerald, she's on the ground once again. It's the second time she's having an injury. A warning from the referee. Elika William. She will take the free kick. Now crosses in. Cleared by defense. Tanzania is looking for another opportunity, but that's going to be a throw-in for Lebanon. They try to be quick. They couldn't manage to do that. Sherin Hasno. She wasn't in the starting lineup. She actually gets on the field in the second half, in the beginning of the second half. So she's a substitute. comes a header. Now there's a chance. There's a counterattack chance for Tanzania. Here comes the cross, but it's more like a shot, and it goes wide. Another wasted opportunity from Tanzania. If they can't score or couldn't score in the end of the game, they will be really, really sad, heartbroken. With all those opportunities, with all those shots. And of course, we should give all the credits to Marcel Skaiki because of her saves. She's doing a wonderful job for that. A tough one. But as I mentioned before, she managed so well. Paula cut out. It's a long pass to the right-hand side. Once again, no mistake from the defenders in Tanzania. And that's one of the key reasons Tanzania is dominating the game. With better defending. Here comes the pass behind the defensive line. Cleared by Marcel Skaiki. It's going to be a free kick for Lebanon. Now 3-on. A great pass inside the box. There's a chance and it goes high again. Winfried Gerald. Let's see this one more time. Good defending from Haya.
Kimse var mı ya yetkili? Kim var? Kim?
Lebanon is really struggling to keep the ball. Will we see a goal from Tanzania? That's the question now.
Yan sağda.
Now here comes a good pass. Winfried Gerald. She couldn't get that ball. A counter-attack opportunity for Lebanon. Clear from defense and becomes a great pass. Maria Rom. She loses ball. That's a great long pass. There might be a chance for Lebanon. Here comes the shot and it goes high. The coach is not really happy for this wasted opportunity. And how could he? Of course, that does not help. She was all alone. Paula Karam. Let's see this one more time. So my mistake, it's Sharon Hansno. She had to take that opportunity without any passing options. Here comes the cross, a good defending. A wonderful pressure from Lebanon. Still, ball hasn't been cleared. Sliding challenge, and that's going to be a throw-in for Tanzania. It's the 60 minutes mark. So 30 minutes to go. the end of the game. And let's remember that if the game is tied in the end, there will be penalty shootout without any extra time. So it's going to be a nail biter. But will my side Skyki survive from all these opportunities from Tanzania attacks? She did few saves. When I say few, I mean 7 or 8 saves. Perfect saves. These are the highlights from the game. Comes across, and once again my side Skyki without any mistake. Great dribble from Shirin Hasno. She loses the ball. It's a clear tackle. Prita. Lydia Maximilian. Sita, and it goes high again. Like their most of the shots. The finishing is the biggest problem for Tanzania. Not creating chances. They're actually good for that. But finishing those opportunities is the biggest problem for them. Comes across. No mistake from the defense. Tanzania will keep the ball. Now here comes a good shot and perfect save by Skaiki. Just like a giant on her goal line. Again, heavy pressure from Tanzania. It works well. Hariri. It's Ayana. One of the good players from first half, Ayana. Now there's a chance, Shirin. From the far side, now no risk taken from the defender. That's going to be a corner kick. Corner kicks and all the set pieces are actually golden opportunities for Lebanon because they're struggling to create chances. So these are the chances for them, the set pieces. Now Shirin Kanik is getting ready to take the corner kick. 65 minutes mark. She crosses in. It's cleared by defense. The ball has been well recovered from Lebanon. A good pass from Yansita. Now she crosses in. And this time, Marcel Skaiki. The safe hands. Let's see this one more time. After this, Enyamyama had apologized from her opponent. They try to break the pressure. Elika William. Good header behind the defensive line. And no offside given. And a good chance for Tanzania. Here comes the shot. A great save. Marcel Skaiki. She's still doing her best. Let's see this one more time. And Enyamyama. She takes the chance. And once again, it's Marcel Skaiki with the save. Here comes the corner kick to the near post. Good defending this time. And now to clear the ball. That might be a good counter-attack opportunity for Lebanon. They can manage to pass faster. It's a long pass behind the defensive line. Good defending. It's a foul. And there's a yellow card received by Lydia Maximilian. A pass inside the box. Comes to throw in, but there's a whistle from the referee because there is a substitution. Tatiana is getting ready for action.
Substitution for Lebanon national team. Number 10, Cecil Iskandar is out. Number 17, Tatiana Kana is in.
Cecil Iskandar is on the bench now. Now Paula Karab is the captain. There's a long pass. That's offside. Minutes to go to the end of the game. Still no goals for both sides. But Tanzania is the better team. We can say that. Here comes the shot. It goes wide again. And not touch from the defenders, so that's going to be a goal kick for Lebanon. Ayana. Ayana, it's a great dribble. She still has the ball, Ayana. Now she returns back to her position. Comes a long pass, headed by defender. Jasmine Preda. Preda. She crosses in. Here comes the shot, and a second opportunity for Tanzania, and what a mistake, but there's a whistle before that. Let's see this one more time. Winfreda Gerald with the shot. And Jacinta Joseph, she couldn't finish that. Perfect sliding challenge. That's going to be a corner kick. It's 74-minute mark. It's a goalless game so far. Here comes the corner kick. It's a wasted opportunity for Lebanon. The ball hasn't been cleared yet. Here comes the shot. It's a weak shot. Well handled by the keeper. Mariam Shaban sent it far. I think Marcel Skaiki, she's having a problem. I think it's a muscle cramp on her hamstring. 15 minutes left to the end of the game. So there will be plenty of injury time in the end of the game. Both teams are trying to score a goal. Now that's going to be a free kick for Lebanon. It's a fairly dangerous position. It's a fairly dangerous spot. Lots of warnings from both coaches. Shirin Kanip. She's getting ready. Now Shirin Kanip. That's a good try. Not bad at all. No mistake for the goalie. There's still time for both teams to score. There's plenty of space on the left side. Now there's a pass. And here comes the whistle. Paula Karam. Hedger by Preda. She loses the ball. There are no substitution from Tanzania yet. Now here comes a good pass. Very narrow width from Lebanon. Not a good shot. Easily saved by Marcel Sakaiki. That's offside. 4 or 5 offside decisions against Tanzania since the beginning of the game, not just this half. Paulo Karam will take the free kick on the 80-minute mark. can see François Dada, coach of Lebanon. Now you can see some tired faces for both sides. This could be an advantage for Tanzania. They're physically a better team. We saw that in the first half. Let's remember, there will be no extra time. If the game is still tied in the end of 90 minutes, and we will go directly to the penalty shootout. Here comes a great pass inside the box. Not a good control though. This final passes was the biggest problem for Lebanon in the first half, because they struck very well in the first 10 minutes. They couldn't keep that. Wilfreda. They lose the ball now. In a dangerous spot. Comes a shot, comes a pass. And good save by the keeper, Mariam Shaban. Now Wilfreda looking for her opportunities. To the right hand side. A good dribble. It's crowded inside the box. And Wilfreda looking for an opportunity. Wilfreda, no penalty given. They didn't like that decision. Now that's a counter-attack opportunity for Lebanon. It's a long pass. Now good control from Sherin. A good sliding challenge comes with it. Lebanon still has the ball. Now inside the box, here comes the cross. That's a good touch from Leal. But still a good play from Lebanon. That's actually the best play so far. Very well organized attack, even though it's a counter-attack opportunity. That was offside, and Mary Aron didn't even touch the ball. Now here comes Maximilian Lydia. They lose the ball once again. Now the pressure is not as heavy as before from Tanzania. Since we're in the 84-minute mark, players are getting tired. Paulo Karam. Here comes the free kick and a good header. That could be a great opportunity. Great save by the keeper once again. Mariam Shaban did a great job as well. She didn't have to make so many saves as Marcel Skaiki, but still did a great job. That's offside. We saw that flag plenty of times today. Wilfreda, perfect pass inside the box. That's a great opportunity and it's in. 1-0. Wilfreda scores the goal. Maria Rona and Wilfreda, two great players from Tanzania, and they managed to score the goal in the 86-minute mark. That's 1-0 now.
Goal for Tanzania.
This time no chance
Scored by number
for
7,
Lebanon defense.
Wilfreda. Get out.
Will they keep the scoreline? How Lebanon will react? We'll see that. A few minutes left. So that's going to be really hard for Lebanon. So they need to take so much risk now. And that's not going to be easy for them. That's a late goal from Tanzania. But they had plenty of opportunities. And Marcel Skaiki had so many great saves. That's the reason it's still 1-0. It could be really high scoring game. That's a wonderful dribble. And that's offside again. If Tanzania work on that to beat the offside trap, they could be unstoppable in the other games. Because they have so many great sprinters and attackers. Very fast players playing at a great pace. Wilfreda. Here comes a long pass. Good header from the defender. Now Shrinkani. A slight mistake from Shrinkani. And that's a counter-attack opportunity. It's 4-on-3. A great dribble once again. It could be a perfect goal if she keeps that ball. But it's a wasted opportunity and the coach gets crazy. Bakari Shime, she didn't like that. She could have finished the game. But Lebanon still had time. Now it's the last minute without the injury time. A great move from Lea L, but not a great pass. Now it's cleared. Now here we are in the last minutes. Wilfreda, the hero of the game. Wilfreda. That's a dangerous spot, but the referee say no. No fouls given. So there will be 5 more minutes.
5 minutes are added to the game. Müsabakanın sonuna en az 5 dakika ilave edilmişti.
There were some injuries, as you might remember. Haya. So Tanzania will try to keep the score line for 5 more minutes. Here comes a great pass inside the box. She crosses in. Really hard working game for Lebanon now. There's plenty of space on the right side. Now Shirin Hansno. That's gonna be a corner kick. So another golden opportunity for Lebanon. Especially now. 4 minutes left on the game. It's 1-0. Lebanon still try to find a goal. And here comes the cross. Punched away by the keeper. Comes a whistle. Lydia Maximilian. It's a long pass, a perfect opportunity and good defending, but before that there is a whistle. The foul's given. Let's see this one more time. Wilfreda. She's whistled by the referee. Less than 3 minutes. Again, good pressure. Now that's the story of the game so far. Good pressure from Tanzania. Now there's a great cross. Here comes the shot. Blocked by defense. That's going to be a corner kick for Tanzania. So no rush for Tanzania since they're winning this game for 1-0 and only 2 minutes left on the clock. And here comes the cross now. A great header. It's a great goal opportunity and good save by Marcel Skaiki. Let's see this one more time. That was a great chance. And Skaiki. She saves again. Marcel Skaiki, she's still one of the best players on the field, of course. Plenty of saves in the first half, in the second half. But she couldn't manage to survive in the end of the game. Only 1 minute left for Lebanon. The clock is ticking. And they're still struggling. Now there's a space on the right side. Impreda Charles looking for her options. The ball goes high from Jacinta. Let's see this one more time. She should have done much better. Few seconds left. The referee had just checked his watch. Impreda. She loses the ball And a yellow card after that tackle. That's Mary Aron, my mistake, not Freda. Here comes a header inside the box. Now there's the shot. It's a wasted opportunity. And here comes the final whistle, and Tanzania had won the game 1-0. So it was a late goal. Heartbroken for Lebanon. But it doesn't change the scoreline. So Tanzania will get 3 points after this win. They did a great job. So on this field today, Finland had won the game 4-0 and Tanzania won the game 1-0. Both teams are looking sharp, and let's see what's going to happen in the coming days. See you later.